Solo rank roaming is brutal. You protect everyone, set up plays, sacrifice your own game, and still get blamed when things go wrong. So I stopped playing Roam the correct way. I tested a strategy that lets you take control of solo rank games instead of praying your team plays well. And the results were way better than I expected. This video breaks down the best solo rank roam strategy right now, why it works specifically in solo queue, and why most roamers will never use it. And the best hero to use for this is Kaja. You can whip up some jolly black men, and it doesn't just really work for solo, it also works in trio. As you can see, we defeated some really good opponents in this game. Except for that Ruby player, he's boosted. If you're tired of doing everything right and still losing, this one's for you. A lot of you guys have been asking me if I offer private coaching, and if I have a place where you can buy diamonds a lot cheaper than in-game. And yes, I do. And I'll quickly play this short clip, and then we can start with the strategy. Still stuck in the same rank, I'm Hajun, a 300 plus stars former pro roamer. In season 21, I hit global number 3 Jawhead, global number 15 Matilda, and global Popol and Koopa, all with over 80% win rate. And I'm working with Dez, a 1000 stars and ex global number 1 Lancelot, also from the pro scene. We teach macro, rotations, shot calling, pressure timing, and mindset, the things that actually win games, not random tips. $30 for 1 hour, $50 for 2 hours. If you're serious about climbing, get our coaching. All details can be found in the description of this video. If you guys are recharging diamonds from in-game, you are literally overpaying. It's finally time for you to get all the skins you desire without breaking the bank at all. Use my website GamsGo to recharge diamonds for so much cheaper. As you guys can see, the price comparison is not even close. You are literally getting more diamonds for cheaper using GamsGo. So guys, go ahead, go recharge, and I'll show you exactly how you can recharge from this page right now. So if you guys want to actually use the website that I talked about to recharge diamonds for cheaper, all you have to do is head over to my profile right here. And then you can see this link, right? If you don't, you can click on more on my description and you'll see all of my links. You're gonna click on cheaper diamonds, just like this. It's gonna immediately take you to the website. You're going to choose your region. So for me, I'm none of these, right? I'm actually none, right? So this one. So this means that it's the other general regions, right? Because it's none of these ones. So it says none of these. So boom, you just click on this. You choose whichever one you want to do. 250-ish diamonds, right? That's what I want to do. I believe that's 257 or something like that. 234 plus 223. I suck at maths, but whatever. You're gonna click, you're just gonna write your user ID, which I have memorized by heart. Boom, just like that. And then you're gonna write your server code, just like that. As soon as you click away, it's actually gonna come up with your IGN. It's gonna show you your IGN, right? So you know that it's your account. You're gonna click on buy now, and then just like that, your name is gonna get filled out on its own. Okay, then you're gonna click next, and what you can do is you're gonna give your credit card information, and then you should be good to go. And you just click on pay now right after, and just like that, it's going to do this thing for you, checking payment status, and it says payment successful. And immediately you saw in my phone screen that the diamonds went up from 300 all the way to 566. Here is the build, emblem, and spell that I used for this game. So I built speed boots for extra movement and also the HP regen. Thunderbelt because it works really well with Kaja's passive overall. And then I built fleeting time so I can spam his ulti even more. Followed by dominance ice for the hybrid defense. It's a really good item and gives you a lot of defense. Then I like to get oracle because it gives you cooldown and also hybrid defense as well as more regeneration with your first skill. And I like to finish that off with immortality. I build Thunderbelt, Dominance Ice, and Oracle together because I feel like these items have really good synergy because they all have hybrid defense, and you can get so much hybrid defense, which is basically physical and magic defense, right? That's why you're not relying on other items. And with this, your cooldown reduction is really low, and you can also spam your skills a lot often. For the emblem, I like to use tank emblem to be relatively tanky in the early game. Agility for more speed, pull yourself together so that my flicker has a lower cooldown and I can spam it. And then for the last one, I always like to get quantum charge, because with my basic attack, I can regen HP and I also get a movement speed boost. Kaja is a really good pick this game because remember, when you have really good pick-off heroes, Kaja is generally really good. I have a Guzhan, Melissa, and even a Yuzong in my team who have very high burst potential, and they have heroes who we can easily pick off. Remember that, especially heroes that we can counter, dive heroes like Lapu, Hellcurt, whenever they do decide to go in, we can very easily counter them simply with our ulti. So in this game, I don't really have to do any good engage, I just have to wait for Lapu or Hellcurt to jump in, and I just ulti them inside the tower. This is why Kaja is a really good pick here. Alright guys, so to get started, we are always going to check the opponent's EXP side buff. Once again, as you can see, EXP side is here, and we're gonna quickly go and check this buff. Do not mind my name, don't worry about it, I changed it recently. Okay, so once again, in my opinion, I didn't go to blue buff because I think I wanted to poke Aurora, and then this was honestly my first game on Kaja and first game testing out Conceal, and this is where I realized, yo, with Conceal you gotta keep hitting opponents, right? And then I got a little bit distracted, I think. I do have some games more in the future, I just forgot to record them if I'm being honest. But yeah, here you go, we make up for it by visioning Hellcurt again, right? Right here, we just vision him. Now my objective is to try to steal his blue. Guys, you can actually use Kaja's first skill and his passive basic attack to kind of try to steal the opponent's buff. What I should have done is I should have walked all the way over to the buff, right? Revealed it in the bush, looked at the XP, and then done my first skill and basic attack to secure it. It does so much damage that I think it even does more damage than Red Tree itself. So you can secure the buff. Okay, once again, remember, I'm not sure if you guys saw the icon, I'll show it to you once again. I actually covered how Conceal and Dire Hit work. If you guys haven't watched my video about the new roam adjustments and what the ideal rotation is, please go ahead and watch it, it's a really good video. Anyways, yeah, watch that video before you watch this, alright? This is the best strategy for solo rank. And yes guys, this is solo rank. Alright, once again, visioning the Hellcurt, getting more gold, getting more XP. And there you go. Since we don't get any XP from our own jungler's buff, or we won't apply the rotation that we have for Encourage and Favor, okay? We can still go to mid lane and help our mid laner clear waves, but all we have to do is just put skills on it and leave immediately. The rest of the time, all we literally have to be doing with Kaja is just roaming around, using our first skill and basic attacking, and the cooldown is really less, right, on his first skill. We'll see exactly how much it is, it's so low. And here, I tried to steal it, but I was honestly too late. It was too late, I couldn't do it. But yeah guys, if you can see, if I timed it properly, definitely I could steal it. And here is the icon for, not Encourage, but Dire Hit and Conceal. This one, you'll see multiple coins falling from the air. Over here, this indicates the 15-second cooldown for the effect. Now what is the effect? Whenever you hit someone or whenever you do any damage, whether it be from your basic attack, your skills, any kind of damage coming from you, damaging the opponents, you get XP and gold. Alright? And it has a 15-second cooldown. If you hit multiple people, you don't get more, you just get one. But it has a cooldown of 15 seconds, and you can look at this indicator down below to just generally check how long you have till you can use it. There is no point in me helping my team, all I have to do is keep attacking. Once again, I am trying to steal this green. I couldn't because Alice is here, pressuring me. Okay, so I just abandoned it completely. And as you guys can see, Kaja has a lot of regen from his first skill. It's really good. Once again, I reset the passive, so I get more gold and more XP. And I believe they were using Alice as their roamer, right? And as you can already see, I have more XP than her and more gold than her. I'm just constantly poking the Alice, She teleported here. Yuzong was already rotating, so I'm playing more aggressive because Yuzong is really strong in the early. Right, playing more aggressive, we don't actually get the kill onto Alice. And Lapu is here too, rotating with the Yuzong. So both of our EXP laners are really good, right? They're both fighting each other well. Yuzong gives the first blood, and I have to literally flicker away just so I don't get killed by them. I don't want to give them additional kills, and I don't want to let them snowball. And I will immediately recall. Once again, no need to worry about clearing the minions. I don't have to do that.
May horse guide my path.
Then I'm just simply gonna take the Cloud back to mid lane, poke the Aurora again, get my passive up and running. And here I dash this way, right? I dash this way because wherever Aurora goes, she's gonna retreat this way, right? So she will run into a few of my balls that whenever you use second skill with Kaja, you're gonna drop these balls on the ground, right? So she will get hit by them and get slowed down, right? That's why I put it in her path of escape so that she has a more difficult time running away. There you go. We actually get a nice kill onto Aurora. Then I'm just gonna help Valir clear and then head over to Turtle immediately. As you can see, I was constantly hitting the opponents, right? Obviously, since I had to recall, I couldn't do it right as the cooldown ended. But I think it's very difficult to poke opponents more than this, right? I constantly was fighting. So yeah, you don't exactly get level 4 with this rotation. It is so difficult. You have to get so lucky with kills and assists to reach level 4 properly. But you don't reach it, and that's why I still prefer Encourage and Favor. However, for solo, only for solo specifically, I think this strategy overall is the best. Because you can poke so much with Kaja. It is literally a 6-second cooldown, as you can see. Every 6 seconds, you can keep spamming his first skill and his basic attack, and Thunderbolt works really well with that. Once again, I'm just visioning for my Gusion over here. I'm just gonna poke Alice once again for the passive, right? You need to constantly keep poking. Think of it like Thunderbolt, right? On level 1, but with any kind of damage. So I'm just backing up over here. Can't really do much. I tried to give vision on opponents. Gusion abandoned Turtle, which honestly was a good call from him because Lapu is here too, right? And then, I mean, I wasn't able to provide vision for him. So as you can see, I actually have my ult now. And I just pulled Alice because she is very overextended and very high potential that she just dies. And there we go. We got a nice kill onto Alice. We traded their Aurora Alice for our Yuzong. I think that's pretty worth it. Alright, so I'm just visioning for the gold laner. We spotted Leslie here. We spotted Alice. Got some extra golden XP. Right, and then I hit them. But guys, remember, keep hitting them for the passive. And I just want you guys to take a look at the gold. Okay, I am literally the second highest in my team when it comes to gold. Alright, that's pretty insane. Okay, second highest in my team and fourth highest in the entire game. Isn't that absolutely crazy? Just because of how much you can spam your skills with Kaja, and you can honestly keep spamming from a safe distance, right? First skill, you do a basic attack, you run away. And you can keep stacking like that. You don't even have to do a basic attack in the early. You only have to basic attack for Thunderbolt stacks. Right, so you can start basic attacking once you get that. Otherwise, before that, okay, what happened here? I don't have my ult, obviously. So I decide to just back up. Gusion gets a nice kill onto Leslie. And here I just decide, okay, I'm gonna flicker and just get out. I think one thing I also noticed is that my ulti is available soon. So if anyone dares to overextend, I can just pull them inside the tower. And then they're just gonna die like that. I think Aurora gets away, I'm not sure. Yeah, she gets away. It was a nice try. Just move away from the Alice's immobilize, her ulti. Then keep attacking her. And there we go. That's unfortunate. I feel like Aurora should have been dead, but you know, it is what it is. So Turtle is on top side and we have to go over there and give vision now. Right? This is the second Turtle. My ulti is coming back soon. Right, my ulti is coming back really soon. Okay, Aurora ultis me. Right, that's good because she wasted all of her skills on me, and then Turtle is also coming up. I'm not sure what happened. I think I meant to ulti the Lapu. Definitely meant to ulti Lapu. I just couldn't. I don't know. Something happened. I messed up. Yeah, I think I wanted to ult him. I just messed up. I'm not sure what happened, but it is what it is. And now I see Lapu. I'm not pulling him because I don't have any teammates who can finish him off, right? I'm holding on to my ult. I'm really holding on to it. I think honestly if I pulled him we could have killed him, but you know, just bad misjudgment, hesitation. However guys, we do end up getting MVP, so keep watching. There you go, right? Lapu. I could have just ulted and pulled him in the tower. And I do that now. Nice. Honestly, I should have ulted and pulled him in the tower immediately as soon as he got close to it. Alright, I wanted to do that, but I honestly felt like that he could just use his ulti and get back out, right? Use his ult in his ulti and just get back out. So I wanted to make sure that he used all of it and then pull him back in, so he has no mobility skills to get out with. And I really hate the sound effect on this new Alice skin. The crows just keep calling forever, again and again. It's so annoying for me. And we get a nice kill onto her. Aurora does manage to ult me. I do die, but it's okay because we got their XP lane and their roam for just me. And we also got Aurora, so that's even better. Even though our Valier died, we got 3 of them while 2 of us died. Okay, so once again after respawning, I think I see them somewhere around Guzhen's buff, so immediately I decide to help. And also, I'm also collecting Thunderbolt stacks. And then I just ulti her, pull her back. I know she doesn't have any skills, so she should be pretty easily killable. There we go. She has no flicker, no skills, nothing, right? We can easily kill her with Valier. That's why I just decided to pull her. And then I see that mid is kind of open, so I'm like, oh bro, we can honestly just try to push it a little bit more, but you know, it's the most important tower. It's not like anything is gonna happen. Okay, I saw Hellcat coming and then I'm like, nope, I'm gonna retreat now. Enough pushing. I really wanted this mid lane tower to fall, but it's so important, right, to kind of have a good trade. But it just didn't work out. And you know, it's fine. It's fine. If it doesn't work out, just abort. Right? Abort the mission. No need to force it. And guys, if you know, Kaja's passive with the basic attack does transfer to other people. You have to hit them directly to get the Thunderbolt stacks. You don't get any stacks if the passive doesn't hit them. If your basic attack doesn't hit them directly, but the passive transfers onto someone else, that doesn't give you stacks. So you need to hit someone directly with your basic attack. So yeah, here this was bad. 3 people, right? Alice, Lapu, Leslie. They could have bursted me, and I have no one near my vicinity right now, right? No one. My Valier went top lane, and it's fine. If no one is mid, it's okay. I mean, it's not obviously ideal. It's not ideal, but I didn't want to risk anything, and I just flickered preemptively because there was a chance they could have just stun-locked me and bursted me. Okay, and I didn't even have ulti to kind of suppress the Lapu? Yeah, Lapu. If he jumps me. So I couldn't really get away even if I wanted to. So I'm just like, you know what? Flicker. Just get out of there. Okay, Turtle. 10 seconds left. Just gonna vision the area. I noticed that Hellcat ultied, so he must be somewhere. Okay, he's top lane. Now, I think I try my best to help out my Valier, but it just doesn't work out. He was too overextended and caught out by the Hellcat ult. Not sure who Yuzong is using his skills on, but it's okay, right? It's solo, guys. Anything happens. We just gotta chill and move on. I'm overall just giving vision around this area. It's 8 minutes and the Lord has spawned already. So I need to vision this area so my team can feel safe taking the Lord. And as soon as I get another opportunity, I do a nice little basic attack with the Thunderbolt stacks, and also for the Conceal passive, right? Where I will get gold from damaging opponents. Just quickly get that out of the way. And then again, right, I'm gonna hit Alice, get another stack, right? 15. This is why, guys, Kaja is so good right now. Because you literally get golden XP for hitting people. And you can also stack up Thunderbolt on top of that. And Thunderbolt with Dominance Ice and Oracle works so well together. This is a brutal team fight. Once again, I'm just gonna pull Lapu, right? I'm gonna pull him away from my team, away from where he would go. And that pretty much killed him because I just... And guys, yes, Lapu's ulti or anything will not immune suppress. Suppress is the strongest CC. You cannot use even Purify against it. It's so strong. Once again, I just quickly hit Aurora for the passive. And to get more golden XP. My Gusion, okay, he got the Leslie. It wasn't the best combo, but he got her. It's fine. Now we should definitely be just walking towards Lord and keeping the area unlocked. But guys, I want to talk about something. Since my team is nowhere near Lord, or not even going near it, if I go near this alone, I'm gonna get absolutely annihilated, right? So I can't. So what I do is I'm staying in this side of the bush because most of my team is on this side of the map. Right? So that if someone does vision me, I can kind of start going back either here or I can retreat under the tower. But if I was over here in this specific bush, I would have gotten caught by so many people and it would have been very, very risky. Okay, I would have been completely alone, and if they could kill me before Lord, it's an easy Lord for them because there is no one to stop them, no one to suppress them. There, once again, got a nice ulti onto Aurora, and she just dies over here. And then I just flicker out and conceal, but I was getting burn damage, so the conceal kind of got cancelled. Alright, and then I just recall because I'm literally 1 HP, and then I'm gonna come back for Lord. Okay, Lord is up, and it's my job to open up the map and give vision. Once again, since we have control over this area, I will probably try to stick around this mid. So this bush is called LBM. Left LBM, right? Left bush middle. And the one on this side is called RBM, right? Bush middle. Okay, that is... Every bush has a name. And let me know, guys, in the comments if you want me to make a video about all the names of the bushes. So you guys know, right? Because when you guys are doing callouts, like, oh, he's over here, he's over here. No one, a teammate listening to your callouts won't know where exactly, right? So if you call out the name of the bush, easier for them to understand. Okay, and then I see Alice over here. I can't pull her because Valir doesn't have that kind of damage to follow me up and just burst her. So I'm not gonna waste my ult on her. I'm gonna try to save it for someone much more valuable.
We rise like the morning star.
Okay, that's unfortunate. No one was here. And they just got a kill onto Gusion, and really, honestly, there wasn't anything I could do. Right, we got a kill onto Aurora. Just poking them right now for the stacks, and then I just decided to pull an ulti the Alice because she was very overextended and she's probably gonna die. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just secure this kill and get out of here. Yeah, guys, my backline is getting absolutely annihilated by Hellcurt, but keep watching. It's gonna be interesting. And then we just push tower, we fight Lapu. Of course, he's not gonna die. Lapu is so strong. Okay, and then we go top lane. We're all, as you guys can see, usually hovering around Lord somewhere, right? Usually. If you guys don't want to like contest Lord, then what you can do is here. Let me show you real quick. Sorry, that was terrible. So if you guys don't want to do Lord, or if you know your jungler isn't gonna do Lord, you should honestly be just leave everything and go there, right? Go here. That's what I could have done, but since my jungler Gusion is here, I'm not gonna do that. This is also what you should do before you start doing Lord altogether, is clear this wave, right? Clear this wave and then let it push into this tower. Because if it's pushing, it's gonna get this and then push into their inhibitor. And guys, people get very paranoid when the inhibitor is pushing, right? So someone from this team, they're gonna recall and go back home. And that gives us the advantage because now, we pretty much outnumber them, obviously. And the person who was pushing bot lane, as soon as the pushing is done, they can come back to Lord immediately. So it's always gonna be a 5 versus 4 if you do this strat. That is why pushing the opposite side of Lord is so important. That's why I emphasize so much on it, because it quite literally makes your job to take Lord so much easier. And Leslie's starting to hurt, as you guys can see. I don't have ulti. If I had ulti, I would ult Lapu here. Fortunately, Melissa pulls up and finishes off Lapu. And she has a decent amount of damage, so I just get out of her ulti so she doesn't get any lifesteal. And I also make sure to conceal, because I know Leslie's ultimate is a lock-on target. So I think she can't lock onto me if I'm using conceal. I'm not sure actually. But that was my mind process. If she can't target me, she can't shoot me. Right? Or ult me pretty much. So I just got away, used my conceal so she can't detect my presence and shoot. And pretty much managed to live because of that. And Melissa also got a nice little kill. I literally masturbated them so hard. Alright, once again, I'm poking and basic attacking for Thunderbolt stacks. As you can see, I'm already 34 stacks. Purely from poking. And just doing basic attacks. First skill basic attacks. 35 stacks now. There we go. We finished Alice. And I think we also got Lord. And now we are going to try to end. There, I'm lit. Even though I'm not ulting them, or even though I don't have flicker to catch them, right? I don't have flicker. They're still getting scared and running away from me because they know that once I use my hook on them, they're done for. Right, so they're not going to come out. And you know what you do in this scenario? You just hide with your teammates. You don't show yourself in the map at all. Try to not show yourself in the map as much as you can. If you're playing Kaja, yes, in the early game, you're going to keep poking around. You're going to be the face of the map. But later on, during mid to late game, you want to hide, right? Wait for the opponents to overextend a little and then go for those backlines. That's really good to do. Especially on Hilda, one of the best things you can do with her. Once again, poking him for some more extra stacks and overall just getting more XP and gold. Yeah guys, look at how much healing Kaja has. For himself, obviously, not for others, for himself. And then I wanted to ult him here, but I just felt like Yuzong was not enough damage. So I'm just poking him for extra XP and gold. And he's just kind of letting me, so it all works out. Once again, visioning the Lapu. Lord is very overextended. My team isn't ready for it. I will not go for it. Simple, right? It's fine if they're not ready for it. It's okay. And then obviously I ulted him before he even got a chance to jump to the tower. And then we got a nice kill onto him. Yeah guys, you can literally immune Lapu. I mean, sorry, Lapu cannot immune your suppress, right? You can stop it entirely. So that's pretty OP. You just stop him from doing his ult midway. Right, now we got mid. Hellcurt is pretty low. I have my ulti in 2 seconds. If he decides to maybe jump in, I can definitely get him. Let's see, do I go for this pull here or no? I'm not sure. Here, so I conceal over, right? This is how you can use conceal, guys, to be surprising and also to get somewhere a lot faster. Boom, I flicker over to get the Aurora and then immediately pull her outside of the tower. And then my teammates just follow up because it's right in front of their faces. Okay, you want to make it that obvious. You need to make it that obvious. Okay, once again, Alice is clearing. I'm just trying to get some more Thunderbolt stacks from her. And that's about it. We already have 46 stacks. There we go. I think I suppressed Lapu out of his combo. He took a lot of damage and couldn't sustain it. There you go. And then I drag him away. Why did I drag him away? Because I think my Melissa is there. I don't want him near my Melissa, obviously, right? Because she attacks from a distance. So, yeah. Yep, and then Lapu is done for. Yuzong is going, and I'm always panning my map to see where Yuzong is, right? We got a kill onto Leslie, however, their Hellcurt also killed our Gusion. But it's okay because we got 3 of them and they got 1 of ours, so we're still winning this fight. There we go. I would have preferred to hit Aurora there. Can we finish him off? Nice. We finished off the Aurora, and then the Alice is being a very, very difficult person to deal with. And look, I want you guys to see what I'm doing right now, okay? I finish off the Aurora with my first skill. However, look, I'm not using my ulti. I'm not using my ulti. When am I using it? When she throws this orb in the air. Because I know that as soon as this orb reaches behind this tower or reaches significantly deep into his base, he's gonna recall it back. So I'm gonna ulti him before he can teleport to this circle and just, gets back alive. I'm gonna ulti him right here so that when the orb stops in the air itself, and you're not really going to it, Alice doesn't press first skill again and teleport to it, it's gonna cancel. So if I ulti her exactly at that time, her first skill is gonna be on cooldown and she won't be able to pretty much teleport where she wants to teleport to. Alright, and with that, it's a complete wipeout. Alright guys. And here we just push the tower and we pretty much end the game, and that is a perfect snowball. And let's take a quick look at the statistics here. I got MVP. There you go. 19% damage, 37% tanked, 70% teamfight participation, and 31% towers taken. Isn't that absolutely insane, guys? That is absolutely insane. Let's take a look at our stats here. Yeah. So guys, this build, I was still testing Kaja out, but I have the best build. Just follow my build, okay? This build, don't follow it. For this game, it was alright. But overall, you should be using the build I gave you. It has more cooldown reduction and more hybrid defense. And just in case you guys are wondering, oh, it's a freaking lucky game, right? It's a lucky game. You don't get this kind of luck on other solo queue games, right? Well, I'll show you something. I'll show you what happened in the very next game after this. And as you can see, this is all solo. Okay? Did not go for the EXP side buff this time. What I decided to do was just go for Fanny's blue instead, because I know Fanny's gonna start on blue. And as you can see, what did I do when I got faced with the aggressive Barang who won't let me just do as I please and hit the Fanny? Well, I just back. Right? I just back. I got this. I visioned her. Right? I did my job. I don't have to clear minions anymore. It doesn't give me golden XP anymore anyways. So I'm just backing, playing very safe. And yeah, also with Kaja, you can kite really well. You can just move around really well. You can keep poking constantly. I think it's just really good for solo queue. And if someone is like diving your team a lot, and if one person on the opponent team is playing really well, as soon as you find them under a tower and they're taking the tower shots, that is when you ulti him and then pull him back into your tower. As you can see, I'm just constantly basic attacking. Another stack. You can get so many stacks of Thunderbelt. Also, one biggest tip I have for Kaja is try to stay hidden in the bush. Do not show yourself in the map. When you're missing, you're putting pressure on the opponents. They don't know where you are and where you can just pull out from, right? So always in the bush. Do not clear minion way. I mean, only clear it before level 4 to hit that level 4, right? Or help your team clear it. And you shouldn't be clearing it in general with Kaja. So, just wait in the bush. Don't ever clear minions because it'll show you on the map. Always remain hidden. And then remember guys, good pick-off. Kaja needs to be picked up with good pick-off heroes who can just burst an opponent as soon as he ultis and hooks them, right? Or pulls them. And here we just end the game and that's it. Guys, this is like the game right after the previous one and I got MVP once again. And I have been doing a lot of private coaching. And everyone that I gave this, actually guys, the people who got private coaching, they got this strategy sooner. Right? So if you really want to be updated about the meta and keep up, you have to get our coaching. Link is in the description. All of the information about it, everything you need to know will be there. Okay? They got to know about the strategy and all of them have been saying that it's going really, really well. They're sending me screenshots of them constantly getting MVP in their history. It's really frigging strong. Try it out, guys. It's just so good. And let me know in the comment section how it went. If you guys were able to learn something from this video and you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe because it supports me a lot. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. And I'm more than happy to help out my fellow roamers. Goodbye, guys.